What's going on, Javi Lobby? It's your boy Javier with the Javier Show. Go ahead and say it twice. All right, y'all. So, as we know, it's Friday and Tom MacDonald just dropped in. So, you know what it is. Stay tuned.
1 in a million to one villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen. I'll end up melting the ceiling.
I can already tell off the muscle that this is going to be one of Tom MacDonald's, like, he going to be giving the business. He going to be telling the truth and the facts. That's just the feeling that I'm getting. Also, before we get into it, y'all can check out all my links below in the description. So if you want to buy any Javi Lobby merch, if you want to connect with me on any social media sites, all of that information is down below. So go check it out. With that being said, let's get into this actual reaction.
Welcome to the world, baby boy. I'll paint you red and white and blue. The indoctrination starts as soon as you come out the womb. Pretty quick, we'll make you stupid with curriculums at school. And if the classroom doesn't do the trick, we'll make you watch the news. Pick your team, right or left, take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth.
All right, like I said, one of those ones that just come out straight out the gate with the truth. And like I said, Tom MacDonald is very good at just like hitting you with the skills. That way, if you're new to him, you ain't got no second guess on what you actually finna get. And I'm just gonna rewind it a little bit because the boy's speaking facts.
Team, right or left, take the red pill or the blue. You can vote, but even if you win, still everyone will lose. Don't forget to buy designer because Gucci makes you cool. We prioritize material belongings over truth. Get a job that you can't stand so you can buy some cans of food. Go overseas and die for freedom. There's some oil we can use. Our democracy exists so that you think that you can choose, but our algorithms make you do what we want you to do. What's the problem? You're depressed. Society has you confused. We got medication for you that you'll probably abuse. Go get married to a lady who also don't have a clue and pump out a few babies that are just the same as you.
It's so much there. I wish I could just go bar for bar for bar. But to basically summarize it, the indoctrination, and from the moment you come out of the womb, everybody is already trying to force down your throat exactly what positions you should have, where you should stand. And if you somehow slip through those cracks early on, they got another way to implement all of this nonsense right into your mind as you get older. And a lot of us don't get spoon-fed until we get a lot older. Let's hit this hook. Tom, don't let me down on the hook.
Go get married to a lady who also don't have a clue and pump out the...
Okay, so not my favorite hook, not my worst hook from Tom, somewhere right there in the middle, but it did exceed a little expectation because when he first started the hook, I thought it was going in a different direction, but it sounds really, it sounds good. It sounds good and it's sufficient. So, like I said, somewhere in the middle.
System violence is a symptom, fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, baby girl. I'll paint you pink if that's okay. We'll encourage self-destruction through the music that you play. We divided all the men by trying politics and race, and honestly, it's working awesome, so for you, we'll do the same. Never teaching you to love yourself, inject you full of hate, objectify your sexuality, then blame you for the rape, and weaponize the differences that make our men and women great. And just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower...
I was wondering if the gender thing was coming. And he did not disappoint. He did not let down.
The differences that make our men and women great, and just to screw with you, erase the genders. Everyone's the same. We'll empower you with rights to vote and fight for equal pay, then have the men turn into women and you'll fight for them again. But you thought you had it figured out, but everything has changed. Welcome to the system. Please enjoy your stay. Here's a Bible and a bottle of the cheapest booze we make. Find a man who can take care of you to fill the holes we made. Buy a house and settle down, fulfill your duty, procreate, and make a couple babies who will also do the same. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom, fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom, fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
All right, so they definitely amped up that beat there. They didn't go too hard on the bass. Like, it's not one of those things that's like, brr, but like, did a really good job. I think that the beat itself is just doing the right amount. It ain't trying to overdo it, and it's definitely giving Tom MacDonald a chance to shine. And I'm gonna get my ranking on the beat and the bars and the visuals at the end. So make sure if you made it this far, stay tuned for that.
Here inside the system, violence is a symptom, fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the world, everybody. I'ma paint you black and white. I'ma make you hate each other so that everyone will fight. I'ma give you all religion, let the righteous find the light. But I will also give you science to oppose the word of Christ. And I'ma give you borders, they're imaginary lines. If you cross them, go to war and win when everybody dies. And I'ma give you money that you'll value more than life. And let the 1% have everything while you fight to survive. And then I'll give you politics, I'll call it left and right. And while you divide yourselves, I will conquer both the sides. Can't you see? I'm the system, my whole purpose is divide. What you choose will never matter because everything is mine.
What they say, divide and conquer, right? It doesn't matter if the left and the right are bickering and going back and forth and we're tearing each other apart. It doesn't matter if we are arguing about abortion, politics, as far as taxes. It really doesn't matter. Whatever the subject is, the winners are winning and they're going to continuously win. The only way for them not to win is for us to focus on them. But we're too busy focused on each other. But we know this already.
System, my whole purpose is divide. What you choose will never matter because everything is mine. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong. Welcome to the system. Everyone's a victim. Doesn't matter if you're black or white, it hates you all. Here inside the system, violence is a symptom. Fighting for what's right, but somehow everyone is wrong.
Nova. Shout out to Nova. Nova Rockefeller. You know you did your thing. All right, man. Let me do this ranking, man. Yeah, get me started. Let me get this started, right? I'm actually about to start the song over. Now, look, it's a lot to discuss, but I'm not gonna give you the long version. I'm gonna give you the short version so y'all can enjoy y'all weekend, right? So when it came to the visuals, everybody, I'm going to do the visuals because I think Tom and Nova really did a great job on these visuals. I mean, the man's eyes were red. I mean, for God's sake. I mean, he stood on that actual crib for a long time. And, man, looked like that crib didn't look too sturdy, but he did it. I mean, but definitely just enjoyed the scenery, and it really was relevant as far as talking to a child, a very young baby. And the timing couldn't be more right, in my opinion, right? But like the visuals, outstanding. I think it's a perfect score on the visuals. I think the visuals is a 10 out of 10, hands down for me. Just perfectly executed. When it came to the bars, right? The bars, right? So everything Tom said was very even-handed. In my opinion, this was not really one that just took shots at one side or the other. This was one of those even-handed ones, overall critiquing the system and the system we all inhabit. And he did a very good job executing that as well. I think lyrically, I think he did a great job in his voice and his tone. I love when Tom MacDonald does that, like you get that in his voice. Really appreciate that. And I also have to say, I'm giving it a perfect score, 10 out of 10 on the bars, everybody. Now, when it came to the beat, I think the beat, you know what? I got to give it to him. The beat was really nice. I think it wasn't one of those overly ambitious beats, but it was like, we want a beat that hammers home the point, that allows me to get out what I need. And it was nice to listen to, and it didn't have any parts where I just didn't like it. So overall, I think I'm going to give that one a 9 out of 10 on the beat. Now, overall ranking, I'm definitely giving this one a 9.8 out of 10. There we go, Tom MacDonald. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hit that like, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Thank y'all so much for watching. Peace and glory, everybody. Be peaceful and be great. Till next time, I'm out.
1 in a million to 1 villain. Too hot to be in the kitchen, out in the melting the ceiling.